Hey lovies, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here or have never seen me before, let me introduce myself. My name is Caitlin. I'm a girl in her 20s who lives in Scotland, who loves talking all things girly, whether it's fashion, beauty, lifestyle, or even a little bit of wellness. You name it, I probably love it. And if you want to see more of me, which who wouldn't, you'll also find me over on Instagram and TikTok, where I share my life and the things I love. But anyway, this is my first YouTube video. How exciting is that? But naturally, because it was my first, I asked the girlies over on my Instagram what they wanted to see first, and the winning option was, drumroll please, my winter wish list, which is not to be mistaken with my Christmas list, because that is a whole different ballgame and a whole different video will get done on that. But this is more a list of things that I would probably end up buying myself and would love to buy for myself, to just make these cold, dark, and if you're in Scotland, wet winter days just a little bit more fun, cozier, and cutesy. So let's get into it. Here we have the trusty list, but first up, and probably one of my biggest ones, Kiwi & Co. Now, you're probably thinking, Caitlin, you can't wish for a whole brand. But you can when you want nearly everything from that brand. Because honestly, if I could have everything on the Kiwi & Co website and in their ASOS stock, I would. But I can't, because I don't have the space or the money to have all of it. So we have narrowed it down to my two top things that I would love to get specifically this winter. And my biggest one is 100% the hooded fur coat that they brought out, like the cropped one with the big hood. But I can't decide whether I want it in pink or beige, like at all. Because pink obviously is pink. I love pink, as you can tell. And then pink holster pajama bottoms, a pink headband, a pink cardigan. I love pink. However, the beige would go with so much more. And I could pair it with pink, but I could also pair it with other colours. But I have other beige coats, so what's a girl to do? Because also the thought of looking like a marshmallow in a pink fur coat, I love. I love. So I need to narrow that one down, definitely, because I cannot afford two, and I don't have the space for two, as much as I would love to. I probably do have the space for two, but I can't afford two, as much as I would like to. And then the second thing from Kiwi & Co that I have had my eye on for so long, the gingerbread jumper. Like the knit, and I would have it again in either colour, the lime and pink or the kind of neutral with the browns and the pinks. That one I would maybe get in both because they're just so cute. They're so cutesy. They give like winter, Christmas, but not being like an actual Christmas jumper, like with like a cute little skirt or even jeans. Like, it is such a cute vibe and I want it. I need it. I need a lot of Kiwi & Co in my life. So, you know, if anyone that knows me is looking for ideas for Christmas, just kidding, I'll be doing a Christmas video. I will be doing a Christmas video. Which, that kind of brings me on to my next next kind of winter wish, just cozy jumpers. Just any cozy jumper, whether it's Kiwi and Co like we were just talking about, or like a Hollister, or just something off ASOS or Bershka, like just cozy jumpers. Specifically though, knitted ones, like slouchy knitted ones, whether it's just plain or with a pattern. Like, I don't have enough jumpers. I have hoodies, I have loads of hoodies, but hoodies aren't really the vibe I'm going for this winter. I love a knit. I want more knits. Like, I have cardigans, which is obviously what I'm wearing, but just, I have ordered a few already, so we've kind of already ticked that off the list, provided I like them. I've ordered a few from Hollister, and I'm really hoping they're cute. They look cute, but I'm hoping they fit cute as well, because jumpers are important in winter, especially if you live in Scotland, because it's cold and it's wet and it's miserable. At least today is. So yeah, a cozy jumper cannot go wrong. A good body wash. Now, I do have good body washes. I have like some from Rituals that Callum's bought me, but I want like a winter smelling body wash, which is obviously, winter scents are different for everyone, but I want like a Christmassy winter smelling body wash. Specifically, in an ideal world, the Sunday body washes, I think it was like candy cane and gingerbread ones, they sound unreal. I've not been able to smell them, but they sound unreal. Or on the back of that as well, a staple for me every winter that I try and make last as long as possible is Lush Snow Fairy. I've already started stocking up on my Snow Fairy this year, and it's just so nice. It's like sweet, it's not like Christmas, but everyone associates it with winter because it's Snow Fairy. But yeah, I really want to try like the Sunday whipped ones and like the gingerbread and the candy cane, because the thought of smelling like a bakery or like a cookie, unreal. Unreal. But I also do love vanilla at Christmas, but I love vanilla all year round, so I would settle for a really good vanilla, like the Bath and Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, or the Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath and Body Works. That is actually a separate thing on my list. Vanilla Bean Noel, I discovered the body sprays last year and I've never looked back. I actually bought last year so that I had them all year round, and I'm only just starting to run out now. To be fair, I didn't really use it much over the summer, but now that we're back into like the colder months and the winter, like I've been wearing a lot more vanilla. I am starting to run low, so I really hope they've brought it back. I've actually not looked yet because I'm scared. Like, I'm scared that I'm gonna look to buy it and it's gonna be like, oh, we discontinued that. So if anyone has already looked, please tell me. I'll probably look as soon as I finish filming this, but like, I really, really, really hope, because it smells so good. Obviously, the Bath and Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar, I think it is. It's those three words in some sort of order. It's really nice, but the Vanilla Bean Noel is like a lot more vanilla-y. Like, it's so like sweet and it's stunning. But yeah, a good scent, specifically scented body wash / body spray and moisturizer. Oh, like just the thought of smelling like a gingerbread man or a gingerbread house. I love Christmas smells, which takes us on to the next one, which is candles. You cannot go wrong with candles any time of year, but specifically in like the colder months. And again, very similar to the body washes discussion, Christmas smelling candles for me, obviously I know some people go for pine and stuff like that, but Christmas smelling candles for me is smelling like a bakery. Or, as I have burning behind me, Lush Snow Fairy. That, for me, is Christmas in a candle. Snow Fairy or a bakery. Cinnamon, gingerbread. I had one last year that was specifically like cinnamon buns. And I've never been able to find a scent like it. But yeah, anything that smells like a bakery. Like, I just want to smell like cake. And gingerbread. And pastries. Well, not quite pastries, but like cinnamony, gingery, vanilla, snow fairy. Ah, I love it. But yeah, I have multiple candles burning in winter. And I have very few candles left to burn. So that's one that I need to get on ASAP. But while we're on the topic of candles, as much as I love Snow Fairy, I am really, really sad that they changed the packaging of their candles this year. I miss the pink. I haven't seen a 3-wick candle at all, or however many wicks it was. The big one, I've not seen it at all, so I'm gonna be really sad if they've like completely discontinued that. But yeah. Next up we have Uggs. Now, Uggs were on my autumn wish list that I posted on TikTok, but I never actually got them. I already have a pair of the black Ugg like Taz platforms that I love, but a lot of my outfits now compared to last year are a lot lighter. I'm in my girly era, but they're a lot lighter and it would maybe go with more of like a brown or a beige. So I really want a pair of the Tasman Uggs, but not the platform ones, the kind of flatter ones, and either the burnt cedar or the chestnut. That one I can't completely decide on, but that's the kind of colour vibe we're going for. And I already have a pair of kind of like brown Ugg boots. They're not real, but they do the job. So I feel like I don't need a pair of those, which is why I'm focusing on getting another pair of the Tasmans, but in a colour that I'll probably wear more. Then we have, this is quite a strange one, and I'm probably going to say this and some of you'll have no clue what I'm talking about, so I will explain it. A warmie. What the hell is a warmie? I have warmie boots, and it's basically, you know how you get like the kind of things that you put in the microwave and they've got like the wheat or whatever it is in them, put it in the microwave, it warms up. So I have a pair of boots like that. It's like slippers basically, where I put them on and it keeps my feet all warm because I get really cold feet. However, I was in John Lewis last weekend and I discovered that they actually do teddy versions by the same brand, Warmie. Now, you're probably thinking, Caitlin, you're 21, you don't need teddies. Oh, but I do. This is not my only teddy, by the way. This is just the only one on my bed because it's like my autumn orange vibes going on back here. I do. I love a teddy. I don't know what it is. I just love them. Care Bears, Hello Kitty, I love them. But in John Lewis, I don't know if I'd get the donut one, but they had a donut and it was like this perfect size to just kind of like hold, which I feel like as a girl would be really good if you were on your period too, because you could just like hug it. But they had this donut and it was a pink donut, and yeah, you put it in the microwave to warm it up and then you just cuddle it. but they have so many. They have like Christmas ones, they have like gingerbread men and stuff like that. But I really just want a warmie because I get cold all the time. Even if my mum has heating on all day, even if I have candles burning all day, at this time of year I just love to feel super cozy. And I feel like a warmie would help me do that. But similar to like the things where I can't decide a colour, I need to decide what warmie I actually want. The donut is a high contender though, because I feel like that's something I could use all year. I was kind of leaning away from getting like a Christmas one, because the Christmas one I will only use at Christmas, whereas like a pink donut I can use all year round. If I have a random cold day in like March, which you're likely to in Scotland, I can use it then too. Then, very similar to the warmie, to keep the cozy, comfy, warm vibes, an electric heated throw. I used to have a heated blanket on like my whole bed, like the underside that you put under the mattress, but I just found I didn't like it because if I did end up too hot, I couldn't like get rid of that heat while I was still in the bed. Whereas with like the throw, if I can turn it on, let it warm up, and if I get a bit too warm I can just take the blanket off, which I thought was such a good idea. I actually didn't know they existed until, was it last year? Maybe even before then. A girl I knew had one, and I've wanted one since then, and I've still never bought it because I can't find, like, I keep changing my mind about what colour I want. Story of my life, I can't decide a colour. But, oh well, it is what it is. That is definitely something though I think I will 100% get. Like if I get anything off of this winter wish list, it will be that. Like if I can only get one thing, it most likely will be that. I can't guarantee anything, but it most likely will be that. Then we have a no-brainer, cozy pajamas. I am a pajama girly. I love getting a pajama set, no matter what time of year it is, no matter what pajama set it is. I love a pajama set, especially because I'm only in uni like 2 days a week, so a lot of the time I do just work from home. So like I'll get dressed, but it'll still be like comfy pajama bottoms. So like these, like I love the Hollister like baggy flannel pants, which they're pajama bottoms, but that's what they're called on the Hollister website. So I've got these ones with like the bows and the teddy bears. And I have a set that are like a kind of checkered tartan. Love. And then another favourite for me for pajamas, like specifically for like sleeping in, Bow Avenue. I love the Bow Avenue pajamas. And I have a couple sets of like, the kind of stretchier ones. I don't even know like how to describe them, but Callum usually gets me those sets and I love them. But this year I really want to get myself you'll probably have seen them on TikTok, the pink ones with the deer on it. They're like the pajamas in a bag. Like, they're so cute and they look so cozy. Like they'd be perfect for like just if I'm having like a chill movie day in the house, like, or after like an everything shower. I just love them. They're so cute, and I keep getting reminded about them because they're all over my TikTok now that Bow Avenue are on TikTok shop. So that might be my sign, the fact I'm getting sent TikTok ads for it like every single day. But another good option for me for pajamas is Primark. And I know some of you might say Primark, but I say Primark. So we'll leave it at that. That's the end of that discussion. But yeah, Primark. especially the kind of button-up sets recently with like the long sleeves and long trousers. Like there's something about like the material, like the really soft ones. I recently got the set with like the dogs and the bows on them, but I saw another creator, I think it was Beth Alexandra, with she did a Primark haul and she had like pink Grinch ones. And I know that's technically Christmas, but that doesn't count because I'd be wearing them before Christmas and throughout winter. So it can go on the winter wish list. Because my best friend is obsessed with the Grinch. And she will buy neon green pajamas. Whereas I don't really wear green anymore. For anyone who's been here a while, I used to wear green every single day. RIP to her. But now I don't really... But they had pink ones with like Cindy Lou Who and like the Grinch on them. And they're so cute. And I feel like it would be even cuter if me and her got like matching Grinch pajamas and did like a little girls' night and made hot chocolates, and I'm picturing it now. So Clara, if you're watching this, we need to get that organised like ASAP. But yeah, just like cozy, long bottom, long sleeve, loose pajamas is like, I want more, because I think in terms of that style I've only got 2 pairs. One of them is like a satin, which I love them and they are so comfortable, but they don't really give like winter coziness, but like my Primark ones do. So even another set of Primark ones like would do me no problem. Then keeping with like the sleep vibe, winter bedding. The only kind of bedding I have that's like specifically wintry or Christmassy is like a set of like red tartan that I usually put on at Christmas because it matches with like the green and red of like the garland that I put up and the Christmas tree. But I can't have the same set of bedding on all winter. So like just now, because it's kind of that transition period between autumn and winter, I have on like these stars with like my autumn, if you can see, my autumn cushions and stuff like that, which is so cute, but not cute enough. So I'm thinking like bows, you know, whether it's pink bows. I've seen a set that was like black bows, it was quite cute. But like bows as well, I feel like I would use all year. So like it's an investment. Or like I came across a set in TK Maxx and it was like little teddy bears with like Christmas jumper pattern. I have no idea what the pattern's called. I know it has a specific name. But like it was rows of like that kind of pattern that you see on like Christmas jumpers. And it was so freaking cute. Like, or even just a nice like blue, like a cool blue. Just more bedding, because the only bedding I've got just now, I've got like strawberries, which so crazy cute in the spring and the summer, but doesn't really give winter. And I know bedding doesn't have to give a specific season, but I like it to. Moving on, we have a new scarf and glove set with either a hat or earmuffs, but specifically in pink. I have white, I have like a brown, I have a kind of multicolored one with like red and blue in it. I have so many scarves and then just random bits here and there. But I really want like matching sets. So I have a matching brown one, a matching white one, and then like a matching colourful one and a matching black one. But I don't have a matching pink one. So Pink is like the top priority, but I would also really love just like a few different colours, like a blue or even like a green, like a light pale green. I feel like would be really cute. Like a red, like I've got a red scarf but I don't have anything else, but pink is the top priority obviously, because then I was thinking about it, and if I was to go for the Kiwi & Co jacket in the beige, it would look so cute with like the pink like hat, scarf and gloves, or earmuff, scarf and gloves, whichever one I decide to go for, because I love earmuffs at the moment. I bought a white set just the other day there and I love them so much. I might end up wearing them everywhere, especially if I don't get pink class. Then we have a Christmas mug slash a Christmas travel mug as well. My dad would kill me if he heard me saying this, and it doesn't have to be Christmas, but usually they are Christmas, so like winter. It's like the only Christmas mug I have right now is one in the shape of Santa's face, which is so cute for like Christmas Eve and stuff. But I want something that I can use like every day on the run up. So I have like an autumn one that says Hello Autumn on it. I have another one that I use throughout the rest of the year with like strawberries and cherries and bows on it. So I want one that's kind of wintry, whether that's little gingerbread men or bows or snowflakes or just something like that. But then also on the back of that, I want a little travel mug because I'm trying to not buy coffees out as much because they're getting expensive. My Starbucks the other day for the coffee alone was more than £6. Like, what the hell? So I want a nice cutesy little travel mug, because then I'll be walking around with my cute, and it'll be all cute. And it'll keep it, one that'll keep it warm throughout the day, so if I don't drink it straight away, it's fine. Like, yeah. It doesn't even have to be winter, like the travel one, because I don't really have another cute travel cup. I always steal my mum's ones. So even any cute one. Like a pink, like the Stanley one even is really cute, or I think I saw like a Love Shack fancy one ages ago. I can't remember if it was from the Stanley collab or not, but that was super cute as well. So just like a cute travel mug, and then like a Christmas mug for in the house, or like a winter mug. Last but not least, kind of, we have good, nice lip balms and lip oils. So I already have a couple Gizu ones. So I have like the yellow kind of just honey one, and then I have one that Callum got me. I can't remember the name of the shade, but it's like a nice like kind of nudie, sparkly, almost with a hint of pink in it. It's really cute. But I've seen like there are new ones that they've just come out with that are gorgeous and perfect colours for like this time of year. Or like I love the Rhode lip balms, so maybe even like a coloured one of those, just to give my lips a little bit of a tint when I maybe have a bit more glam makeup on, but without drying my lips out, because obviously when it's cold your skin gets drier a lot quicker, a lot easier. So just like nice tinted lip balms, lip oils, because I picked up a glossy one the other day I've not actually tried yet, so hopefully that will be good as well. And then usually on my winter wish list I would have like a book that's kind of set in winter or set over Christmas, but I didn't have to add that to the list this year because I already have it. I, like many other people, fell in love with the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book this autumn, and obviously that book is part of a series, so I have planned this so well. So I'm currently reading the Cinnamon Bun Bookshop, which, you know, is a cute vibe for November, but then I'm hoping to have that finished because the third book is the Christmas tree farm. Like, I could not have planned that any better. So I've already picked up the book, and that is going to be my kind of winter / December Christmas read, which I'm really excited for. But I've thrown it in the wish list because I know obviously people sometimes use these for inspiration for what they want. So I would definitely recommend that series. It's by Laurie Gilmore. So it starts with a pumpkin spiced cafe, and then there's a few. I've already pre-ordered the ones that are due to come out like after. It's like, I think next year she's got another installment in the series coming out, which is so very exciting. But yeah, that is everything on my winter wish list. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, subscribe, and then if you want to see more, head over to my Instagram and my TikTok and follow me on there. And if you're a part of my Instagram community, you usually get a say in what you see on here. So if you have anything specifically you want to see, head on over there and let me know. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.